the length, and here we're given that the length is x plus 5. So the perimeter of our square is 4 times x plus 5. What's perimeter? It's the total length in units that encompasses the length of a geometrical object. And we know that in a square all the lengths are the same, and in this particular square each length is x plus 5. So if we take 1, 2, 3, 4 sides that are all x plus 5 length, we can just multiply that times 4 and get our answer. So this would be 4x plus 20. That's the perimeter of our square. Area of a square, very simple. It's we know that all the sides are the same, and the area is just our standard area. Area equals length times width. And so we know that our length is x plus 5. And we know that our width is the same thing, x plus 5. So we'll multiply those out. That's x squared plus 10x plus 25. That's the final simplified answer. It's called a perfect square. Okay. Let's take a look at number 1. If the perimeter of the triangle below measures this, okay, so we're given the perimeter, write a polynomial expression which represents the measure of the missing side. Ah, very good, very good. So we're trying to figure out what this missing side is, what this side is. How long is this side? We don't know that. We don't know how long that side is. Now, I haven't quite figured out how to effectively teach this, so I'm going to stumble through these. But what we can do is we know that, first of all, we know the perimeter of this rectangle, this triangle. We know the total length of all of the sides. We know the sum of all 3 sides is the perimeter, and it gave that to us. The perimeter of the triangle below measures 5x plus 2y. So that perimeter, we know that perimeter is the total length around this rectangle. So we know it's at least some length that we don't know, plus x plus 2y, which was this length here, plus this length right here, 2x minus 3y. So we know that it's some length, we don't know this one, plus this length, plus that length. Alright, we know that that's the total perimeter. So we're trying to solve for this little triangle right here. So what if I were to move both of those terms over to the other side of the equation and just subtract those terms from the total perimeter? Watch what happens. 5x plus 2y, that's our perimeter, minus one of the sides, minus another side, minus the other side, 2x minus 3y. That equals the length of our unknown side. Okay? I still want a darker pen. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to copy the work down here. Hope you all don't mind. So that's 5x plus 2y. Alright, we have some minus signs, so we need to work on some distribution here. So that's minus x minus 2y. And then this one distributes also. Minus 2x plus 3y. We'll combine our like terms. I'm looking at the y terms. Here's a y term, here's a y term, here's a y term. So we see that the y terms all become 3y because these two cancel out. Let's look at our x terms. 5x minus x is 4x, minus 2x is 2x, plus 2x. That is the length of our missing side. 3y plus 2x. Very good, very good. Okay. Let's look at number 2 now. The sides of a triangle. The sides of a triangle have lengths 17x minus 7, 3x squared plus 5, and that length there is, it's supposed to be an arrow, is 10x squared minus 31x plus 14. Alright, very good. Write a polynomial expression which represents the perimeter of the triangle. So we need to add all of these up. We need to find the perimeter. So 10x squared minus 31x plus 14 plus 17x minus 7. Notice what I just did was here I rewrote this length and I'm adding it to this length here, 17x minus 7. Then I'll add it to this length here, 3x squared plus 5. Okay, let's combine our like terms. I see two square terms. 10x squared plus 3x squared is 13x squared. Negative 31x plus 17x, what is that? That's negative 14, I think. 14x. Alright, so we took care of our squared terms, we took care of our x terms. I like to cross them out as I go along. So let's look at 14 minus 7 plus 5. So that's 12 plus 12. There you go. That is the total length of our triangle. Pretty cool, huh? Three, 4, 5. Great. We are almost finished with your test review. Number 3. Let's take a look at it. The length of a rectangle. Excellent. So I immediately will draw my picture. The length is 4a plus 5. Oh, and today in 4th period we looked up what the difference between length and width was in the dictionary. And I think the length was measurement from end to end, and the width is defined as the measurement from side to side. So if that, if you didn't think that the two terms were ambiguous to begin with, you definitely think they are ambiguous now. So the length is 4a plus 5. The width is 3a minus 2. Write a polynomial expression which represents the area of the rectangle. So we know that area equals length times width. Good. Good. That's very good if you know that. Let's apply it now. Here's our length. Here's our width. So our area equals our length, 4a plus 5, times our width, 3a minus 2. Let us double distribute. 4a times 3a is 12a squared. Alright, let's do that one. 4a times negative 2 is negative 8a. 5 times 3a is positive 15a. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. Let's combine these like terms right here. 12a squared plus 7a minus 10 is the area of the rectangle.